Hey guys, so this is my second time filming. I didn't get very far. I realized I forgot something. Um, Chance is in a mood tonight, so she's going to be obnoxious during the video, and I've got the fans going, so there's that noise too. And I'm doing this on my bed, so this is going to be really shaky. I'm sorry. I was going to wait to do this till I had time to clean off the dining room table, and I plan on making an online purchase, but the house is in such disarray right now that I'm getting quite overwhelmed, and I'm desperate to put away the things that I bought. So this is going to be a haul video, and yeah, I guess that's it. So yeah. So the first place I went to was this place called Yesterday's General Store, and I was totally expecting the worst because we've been trying out a lot of new thrift stores as of late because we live in an entirely different part of Washington State. So and everywhere we've been, the thrift stores have been wanting to charge retail price. So this place surprisingly was very reasonable, and we happened to go on a day. Chance, you are so gonna break that. Okay. We happened to go on a day where they were having a 20% off sale of all their stock. So this is what I bought. I bought these chess pieces, and they were $1, but I only paid 80 cents for them. And I bought them for crafting, and they're wood. I would have liked something slightly smaller, but these will be great. I bought this package of tan Sculpey 3, and it's still soft. Package isn't open. Paid 80 cents for it. And then I also bought this purple one, which I also paid 80 cents for. And they had a bunch more blocks there, but I try really hard not to blow all my money when I get it. So I just bought 2 blocks, and most of the time when I craft with what I have, and I try not to think of craft projects where I have to go get something. So I'll make things out of clay using the colors that I have, is what I'm trying to say. Then I bought this baggie of charms, paid 80 cents for them. And I didn't realize that they didn't have holes, but I don't care because they're so adorable. Well, the ornament ones have holes. I mean, they've just got great texture. And they are so cute. So yeah, paid $1 for those. That was a good deal. Then I bought these wooden deer, and I paid 40 cents for them. And some nut job paid $14 for them. So I guess I got a good deal. And I like doing stuff like this. I'm not very good at it, but I still like to do it. So for 40 cents, how could you say no? And then I also bought this Versa Mark watermark stamp pad, and this was still in its wrapper. It was new. It was unopened, is what I'm trying to say. I just got really curious and I opened it. So I wasn't exactly sure what you needed for the embossing powders. What the clear ink was called, so I was hoping I got the right thing, and I opened it to find out. So, and I paid like $1.60 for this. So that's what I got at yesterday's general store. So then I went to Tuesday morning because I had bought a couple paper pads. I had bought two 8x8 paper pads for $3 each last time I was there. I wish I had bought more. I didn't have much money though. And for $3 each they were a steal. I bought Mariposa and Linen Closet, both by DCWV, and I was hoping that they'd still have more paper pads, but you know, obviously they didn't, because stores never have what you go in for. So anyways, I was kind of bummed out, and their paper selection was not that great. And then I found something that I've been eyeing for the longest time but wasn't willing to pay $11 for. I found this fairy, and they were having a clearance event, and I think she broke either when the clerk was wrapping her up, or during transit, but her wrist broke. Not sure if the camera's going to be able to pick up on that. Yeah. And I can fix that with a little bit of E6000. I'm not worried about it too much. And I paid $2 and change for her. She was 80% off. And I was so excited. And then there's this other fairy, and she was broken to begin with. There's this one. She had a broken wing, but during transit, she broke her ankle. Or when she was getting wrapped up. It could have been broken at the store and I was just too dumb to realize, but like I said, I'll fix it with some E6000. For $2, I really can't complain, and I'll do something with the wing. But I had been wanting these fairies forever, and even if they had marked them down 50%, I still wouldn't have bought them because I'm a cheapo, but I mean, they're so cute, and I've been needing fairies for a project I've been wanting to do, but you know, they're so expensive. Even on eBay or something, you know, you're not going to be able to get fairies cheap, so I was very excited about those. So, and then I bought my mommy this cross stitch book. I think I paid $2.50 for it because it was on clearance also. It was 60% off. Or 40% off, one of those two. And it just has a bunch of cross stitch patterns in it. And I bought this either for her birthday or for a Christmas present. They're both the same day, so it doesn't matter which one. And then I also bought her this this dress for her dog that she wanted, because Lulu doesn't have any summer dresses. She only has winter dresses, and since how my mom is virtually jobless and has no money right now, she couldn't buy the clothes, so I went ahead and bought Lulu a summer dress. So next would be Michael's. Now at Michael's, I think I spent like $3 or $4. I bought this package of bling for $1. I bought this for 50 cents. I paid a dollar. I think the blue tags were 25% off, so I paid like $1.50 for this Recollections ink pad, and it's Horizon. I have a dark blue ink pad but I figured a light blue ink pad would come in handy. I'm slowly building up my ink pads from my original decade-old collection of gold, silver, and black. Those ink pads desperately needed to be replaced. So, and then, because they really didn't have a whole lot that I was interested in, but they always have this one area back in the corner where they put clearance stuff. I got 2 pack. These were the only 2 packs of clay that were back there. And I paid. It's just called Purple Pearl. And then I paid 75 cents off, or 75 cents. And the clerk was actually fighting me on these because I'm like, you need to take 25% off it. And he's like, we're not having that sale no more. And I'm like, bull, you know, your signs are still up. The ad still says, you know, till the 6th. So you're still having the sale. And I wanted to leave him alone. He finally took the 25 cents off each block. So I only paid 75 cents a block. I was not paying the full $1, please. And then way back in the corner, all of their Ashland stuff was, or what they had on that particular shelf of Ashland brand stuff, they had marked 80% off. So I took advantage of these picks. I got the green birds, the green butterflies, and I'm kind of sticking to the colors of the paper pad that I bought for the memory book I'm doing for Pebbles. So you'll see a lot of blue, green, purple, and pink from me because I'm basically stocking up to do that book. I'm spending a lot of money to do her book because it really means a lot to me. And then these are light blue birds. Here's some clear butterflies. And here's some pink butterflies. And funny story, it's kind of funny with these. And I wish I had bought more when in the ends because I ended up getting a really good deal. These did not have a clearance sticker on them. You know, the price on the tag was $2. And the guy who you know, who was checking me out, who wanted to charge me $1 a block for those, apparently these also had this, like when he rang up the barcode, these rang up as 99 cents, so he was charging me 99 cents for each one. And I was like, well, I don't want to pay 99 cents for each one. I want to pay, you know, 50 cents for each one. Or, no. It'd be like 40 cents. They should have been like 40 cents for each one. So, he wasn't having it. He was not listening to me. You know, I had to step back and think about it. And I was like, no, I'm right. You know, it should have been like 40 cents, not $1. So, I went over to this other cashier who seemed like he was more in charge. And I was like, okay, I want 80% off these. He only took off $1 and they're 80% off the original price. And so he returned them. And then he rang them up, and they rang up as 99 cents, and then he took 80% off of the 99 cents. He should have taken 80% off the $2, but he took it off of the sale price. So I only paid 20 cents for each of these. And you know, he handed me $5 back and I only handed him $1 back. So anyways, I was really excited about those. So that's what I got at Michael's. I'm a big spender, I know. So the last place I went to was Joann's, which is where I spent the most. I always spend the most at Joann's because they're not always trying to cheat me. I bought this trim and I had a 10% off coupon, but I'm just going to tell you the prices that they were on the shelf because I'm not going to take 10% off in my head. I don't even know what the receipt is. So I bought that trim for $1. This was on clearance for $1. It's a cross stitch Happy Mother's Day. So I'm going to do that for my mama. This candle was on clearance for 50 cents and it's cucumber and basil, and I love the smell of cucumbers. Yeah, cucumbers are actually really fragrant. I got this Twinkles Rider and it was on clearance for 25 cents and it's missing its cap, but it's still sealed. So I just need to figure out a cap for it. I couldn't pass it up for 25 cents. And then I bought this little tiny white pom-pom trim. And I also got it in lavender, but it's in my purse. I'm not going to go get it. I paid $1 each for the white and the lavender pom-poms. And there's 3 yards on the spool. I paid $1 something. I think I ended up paying like $1.70 for this Color Block Mixed Media Black stamping ink. I don't know why I bought black because I've got a whole bunch of little new black ink pads that my mother found that are still in the original wrapper. But I bought it. And then I also got it in pewter. These were the only 2 colors they had. And then I glanced over through beads, and I normally don't buy beads. They're really not my thing. I mean, I really like beads, but they're not my priority as to where my money goes. But I saw these dice beads in their big value. Dairies was 50% off, so I only paid $2 for this bag. And they're so cute. And then they also had them in the smaller size dice beads. So I paid $2 for those. I just thought they were adorable. I'm gonna have my mother make a bajillion pairs of earrings to sell at the bazaar we're most likely doing. And then I saw these and I fell in love. They are cracked ice resin beads, and they're purple and blue, or pink and blue, whatever color, and they're so pretty. I was like, oh, must have. And then I got these floral pins. I used a 50% off coupon on these, so I paid $2.50 for them. And then the last thing I bought was this paper pad. It was on clearance for $2. And I've got a couple Christmas pads that that Bonnie gave to me. But for $2 I couldn't pass it up. And normally I don't like the papers that were, you know, it's been like photoshopped, you know, with like pictures taken and then put on the paper. Like, let me find a good picture. Like here. I normally don't like that type of thing, but I don't know. Kind of with Christmas that you can pull it off. So that was, I spent like $20 at Joann's. Wasn't too happy about spending 20 bucks, but oh well. So that's what I bought, and I will have one more haul video shortly from what I order online. And I normally don't like to do haul videos anymore. Like I said, they just got really boring to me, especially when everybody showed the same thing. But I figured since how I went to that yesterday's general store, thrift store, it might be worth it. Plus I wanted to show off the fairies that are my little crippled fairies. I wanted to show those guys off. So anyways, I guess that's it. I appreciate you watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.